Welcome to Hip Hop in the Park. I'm here with Little 5 Points Poet, Little 5 Points Poetry, you can call him that. He's basically the king of poetry down here in Little 5 Points. You tell him 5 words and he can freestyle off the top, whatever he can give it to you. Let's get a demonstration.
All right, let's give him 5 words.
Let's give him 5 words. Let's see. 5 words. Take me home.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Take me home tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
I don't know.
All right. Most people don't even understand that this place that we call home is nothing but a house. And our heartbeats is where we live, allowing us to love and realize that if it wasn't for hip hop, then maybe I would be dead, long gone, underneath the dirt, pushing up daisies or maybe even roses. But our heartbeats leave it exposed, because knowing that hip hop in the dark, at the park, would only allow us to spark an intimate, poetical conversation, allowing us to bring forth the sensation. Because when some people say take me home, they mean take me home mentally, allowing me to have a home amongst their heartbeats, and every breath would be a different note that was never wrote, allowing us to understand the words that are spoke. Because knowing that the joy of life that we live would only allow us to render the beauty of the morning of the one that had passed away, but the morning that will rise amongst the joy that will allow us to live amongst the horizon, allowing the sun to kiss our eyes again and allowing our heartbeats to fall in love with the mere wordplay. But our heartbeats would only render the beauty of the lyrical means. Our heartbeats would only allow us to render the beauty of the dreams that would sometimes make us scream, because knowing that the beauty of life and love would allow us to drift away like a dove that sings a song amongst the branch that allow the leaves to dance amongst the park, allowing us to understand that fire is the desire, although passion is so much hotter. But knowing that the summer skies would allow us to realize to lay back amongst that one shade tree sipping on lemonade, allowing us to relate, because knowing that we have to be taken home tomorrow morning, because knowing work is calling, even though we want to punch our boss instead of the clock. That's real rage against the machine, and this society really ain't free. But knowing that the journey that we take, maybe we'll take the fast road just to get through, or the scenic route to allow us to understand the memory of the joy that will rise amongst the morning, allowing us to give life amongst the eyes, a message amongst the ears, allowing them to understand that amongst this atmosphere, we don't have to live with fear. Because when you take me home within the hip hop, allowing us to be hipped on to what's going on and make us hop up and do something about it, allowing us to shout it from the top of the lungs like it was praise, giving it to the Most High, allowing our dreams to allow us to fly like the airplanes amongst the winds that will only allow us to blend and understand that the beauty of friends is that one can trust to be taken home in the morning, allowing us to realize that we had to stay until morning fall. This hip hop in the park is what's really going on.
Thank you so much. Love on that one. Can you tell me just a little brief synopsis of your story out here?
My brief synopsis of the story out here? I was selling 13 by 19 inch prints that was done by Mind's Eye. Undercover cop came up to me and asked me did I know where to get any stuff from. He wouldn't define what was stuff. So I continued to talk to him about poetry. So he told me, hey, I like your poetry. I wish I could buy it, but you can help me find some weed, and I'll be able to break this big bill and be able to get you something so that I'll pay for your poetry, and for you helping me out, might give you a little extra. So knowing that maybe he doesn't want to talk about what he is trying to get, he has a big bill, but he don't want to break in the store. I put 2 and 2 together. Figured out he was an undercover cop. So I told him if you go down by the wall, he might find some shit there. You know, and he came back, and he was like, yo, thanks. Held a $10 bill out and slapped the cuff on me. He said, now, you know, I was able to get some weed. I was like, I was just telling you to go down by the wall so you get out of my face. I wasn't trying to get you to get buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I spent time, fought it, beat it, and just ended up on the streets, you know? Not too many places down here unless you have family. It's gonna hold your spot for 3 months.
I appreciate your story, and I appreciate what you're doing out here, you know?
Thanks.
Let's keep the arts alive, all right?
All right.
Take it easy.
You too.